every mental health professional, including myself, encourage you to honor your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. But I'm going to tell you one of the few times you don't. In general, you always listen, lean into, and honor your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. The time that you don't is during a trigger. Now, after you've been betrayed, after you've been wounded, after you've been hurt, you're going to have triggers. And what these triggers do is they go into all different kinds of parts of your mind. They come up with a story, they come up with a thought, they come up with a feeling, they come up with emotions, and then we present them to our partner 9 times out of 10. Well, what that does is completely sabotages what we need. Because now we didn't give them an invitation to help keep us safe. We gave them an accusation. And anyone who's accused of something, especially if they didn't do it, what are they going to do? They're going to get defensive, understandably. So I always say, be very careful with accusations. Focus more on invitations. What you have to do when you get a trigger, you're going to get all these thoughts. He or she is probably doing this because they don't love me, because they don't value me, and they don't respect me, and that's because they did this. That's trauma talking. That's your trigger talking. That's your hippocampus and amygdala and all these other things. Your wounds, your pain, all this is talking. So absolutely lean into your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, with the exception of when you're triggered. Don't believe everything that comes into your head. Don't believe everything you think. Your mind is trying to make sense out of nonsense, but that does not mean that you have to believe it. I say all the time, you're the driver of your bus, and you got many passengers on your bus. You don't need to listen to all your passengers, as loud and stinky and smelly as some of them are. So, if you're going through a trigger, you're going to have all kinds of thoughts. If you need reassurance from your partner or your spouse, significant other, and he or she is present, gather your thoughts, go to the underlying layer of, this is why I'm afraid. This is what I'm feeling. Let me lovingly, warmly, compassionately, kindly, nicely share that with them for a conversation. Not with the emotions that are coming out, because you're just sabotaging what you need, which is for them to give you reassurance and safety. And they're not if they're defensive. So when you're triggered, don't honor your emotions, feelings, and triggers.